Hey everyone, this is Slyman. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to achieve the proper back focus when using a CCD or CMOS deep sky camera and the Celestron f6.3 focal reducer for Schmidt-Cassegrain telescopes. So this is a pretty easy process, so let's jump right into it. So when you're using the Celestron f6.3 reducer and corrector lens, the magic number for the back focus is 105 millimeters. So from the end of this focal reducer to your imaging sensor, you want there to be 105 millimeters distance between them. So I'm going to show you how to do that with a ZWO ASI 294 MC Pro camera. However, the process should be fairly similar between any CCD or CMOS camera. So what else do you need? Well, ZWO includes a 21 millimeter extension spacer and a 16.5 millimeter one as well. You'll need both of these. And then with their cameras, they also include an M42 to M48 adapter. You'll need this. And then lastly, you will need a Celestron T-adapter that is specific to the Schmidt-Cassegrain telescope. And there's a very good reason why. This is 50 millimeters of back focus, and what you're going to see is this is exactly what you need. So you'll need one of these as well. So to start off figuring out how much back focus you need, the most important thing is you need to know how much back focus your actual camera has. So as I said, this is a ZWO ASI 294 MC Pro. The distance from the camera sensor to the front of the camera is 6.5 millimeters. So that's our starting number, is 6.5 millimeters. Now ZWO does include this ring. This is an 11 millimeter ring. So right off the bat, I'm starting at 17.5 millimeters. So that's going to be my starting point. Now, your camera may be different. Really all you need to know though is that back focus of the camera distance before you can really start to do this. All right, so let's go ahead and get to our 105 millimeters of required back focus. So we have 17.5 millimeters here. Add 16.5 millimeters, and that will put us at 34. Add 21 millimeters, and that will put us at the DSLR standard of 55 millimeters. So let's screw these together. And then this Celestron Schmidt-Cassegrain T-adapter is 50 millimeters. So 50 plus 55 is 105 millimeters. Awesome, that is the exact back focus we need. There's just one little problem though. You can see that this is 42 millimeters and this is 48. They don't thread together. And this is where the ZWO 42 millimeter to 48 millimeter adapter really comes in handy. So I will just screw that into this extension tube here. Okay, and now this will go right in. And then pop this off, screw that in. So the Celestron f6.3 reducer system requires 105 millimeters of back focus. And we have 105 millimeters of back focus. So let's go ahead and touch the f6.3 reducer. You can just go ahead and thread this collar on here. What's really nice too is you can unthread this and change the orientation of the camera once you reach your imaging target. Now this is 105 millimeters from the rear of this focal reducer to the imaging sensor, which is what's required. If you don't get that distance, you're going to see larger stars, things possibly could be a little bit out of focus. So if you're doing, research or astrophotography and you want really good results, you really do need that proper back focusing distance. All right, so that is how you achieve the proper 105 millimeter back focus using the Celestron f6.3 focal reducer and corrector and a ZWO ASI deep sky camera. I hope you found this video helpful, and now if you'll excuse me, I'm off to image the Sombrero Galaxy. If you enjoyed this tutorial video and you're interested in seeing other astronomy reviews and astrophotography and how-to videos, please consider subscribing to this channel. Again, I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and clear skies.